Citizen TV, the citizen's power. 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 Citizen TV, the citizen's power.
Ghana my addition my mama chi and mama kwaba ediba citizen television so I citizen television de makache mo say ye wo homa mo abribia 247 hey no retreat no surrender ye no ye de ye wo ho ye di no kra na chi ba bia no kra ni hye bia ba ko dwedwi ye ko fifim ye ko pensem mu ni ya dwidwi ye ni no ye tu ase ye no kra ni etu ni say hum near the aba, no citizen television. Ya never decide Jumawi. I dey am catch am say, ye deal with politics. And they can say politics na. Me no me anu as on mine na me no me anu dia. Me no me anu mine. Sikatue mo, bibia mo, me no me anu dia. Enti ye hwe say, ye mpanyimfo no, dwumadi a de hye wo mu nsa no. Omu ye mayen, ana so omu nya mayen. Ai, enu ntina citizen aba. Si e ba behwem si e de dwumadie bi hye nipa asomasi nsa no waye ni yie ana se te sen de bia na meka me se ofankwo ba wi akwan ofankwo kwan yes me che ofankwo a mo se ofankwo ne ye omutu yes me we me nka poku ase de no me ka eye Boduasi road de no papa se ofankwo ho de na ya na me ka mampe de bia de tu ani na de bia begusu de atu ani mo esanse ye nim se sa wo time we ya aka die ebi gwo kakra a obetimi dia ye kwan na fi ho no mama ye na me ka ne se nyema bi se o mampanyin ya enya afi na kwa mampanyin obe campaign Jesus we di kan ye ne campaign de da e kwan ye e campaign yes e kwan ye na campaign almost what na for 8 good years and so yes show say o kwan de sa akwan na aka no e wo se wutimi ye mai na fi ho no me say ye hu na mane enfutro kunye na aside enfutro nimpo yenkwa ho hia nti mampanyu ba hwese ye sika we akonya accident wo kwan we so esan ekwan me dem se de bia meka wo wotsra eye police barrier honom na oba wenim kakra bia sa shabi road na nkrofo fason seka bi ba this de oba ni se this ogina ma de okọ ni betwem enya sa so this de okọ no ogina ma de oba ni betwem Nyami bisa say sa kwan we ya so ko ya street light ni so street bulb bia ni sa kwan ni so nyami bisa say ebe siden e na ka kwan hia mpo e ma because enye drivers for nyina na wo ka light o obi ho ne car light ne kwampo eche obi torch light me ebi okra me phone light am use kwa no ode nche obi car light o use enti say ye nya street bob na ekwan ne sign nya eye accident ne besi e na afa so sa highway na dada ho no nya ni kwa se ka highway kwampo do man panyin twen sene manfo beka Ansah na ho aye yesi wi ugusu a wo ye die se o se be ma onan abo to pa se be ye obeye kwan ne fi ho no me yesu yenya ye ho afa ye ho esan se na afa so wo je no mo nie dua light mo sisi light ahodo na ye hia no mo fa bi ba kwan ne so ma ye se light ba kwan ne so so obi a park car esi ho no ma eno ani se wo hu ma we die yesum ekwan yi so yesum ti se sa long truck for ibi park car esi ho no ma ye nhu ba bia ine nam nti esro man panyin se sa niema ni nyina yeso so betu ho na mama isa se yankwa ho hia yetinkwam a eni etimi akoto aba ama isa se yentimi enwu na yen samanfo emeto aba mfama nti yeso se ade a edi sa niema ni besi nti yeso so betutu ho besisi ni nyina ho ano kwan se be ya ye nyina ye betimi atena se asomdwem ai mahwefo pa ye mahwefo de ya na mefem ododo just say me jam ho one day pekra na me ra ho me ho asa ma de bia yira ampa so ma de bia yira ma de no anemu esan se de bia mu make sure se mu be hwe me esan se mu nim se me de ade papa ana se me de ade foforo na eba enti me chia mahwefo nya de bia me so so tu yakopon ne se onton hyirensuo ensu papa enfa hu mu nyuma so esan se mo adwuma ne so aba na wunya sika e de akoto credit a wat me de ahwe me se wadwuma na so aba me ye adwuma ye hu esan se me nye obi ma na nhwe me we boost me immune system no ama me so metimi ai enti me se yakopon se de bia abre na bre no nyina ba bi obi anhira wo bia onyini nhira ma no onton supa enfa hu obi anyuma so se be ye on so betimi enya ho akwanya wetimi e de ahwe me de bia na so se wo hwe ne so na wo subscribe se be ye abre ne be no nyina se me video ni bi ba out a wo so betimi enya ho akwanya na fe so subscribe ne so na wo like it ai like mame na afefo adwenkyere bresanse wadwenkyere na ade beba no ene be mama ehu adwuma na meye no eso mfa so na se wo hwe me na se wankyere wadwen a ase akwasi kọ nso no gina sia nti wadwenkyere de ehu hia ma yehu se adwuma na yeye no eso wani ma yehu se asem na ye ka no edimu e wo se ye ka ana se ni kwan se ye ka ai wadwenkyere ya na ehu hia pa ena afeso po ho no ma onim de ekoso e wo oman mu ai obiti oman mu onim process station wo kwa ye politics ye oman fo ho nsem enti wo na wo ena be wanyankopon fa wo so sa wo so fa cheche man krofo a omusu nim hu nim de bia no musu hu de ekoso e wo oman mu na menu mienu nyina ye nyanhira sa pepepe emraso se otse kokoso na abena echa sikapa ode no ho abena sokode baby no de mame baby ameka eji ankofo de frem abontin eni woto ai san se me de oya abaji woto saa na mra netie ai emraso se me de oman ade hye edwumadie me de ebeso mo na me bi sama asem bio mo le teachers for mo ko strike Muni pass teacher for mu call strike. Me nua wom, me ba wom, me nana wom, me pass wom, me bibia bi wom. Saso na so bibi wom. Akamretia we bi. Na enkura ne kwa akwacho, do kwacho ni BC kwa akwacho. Do kwacho ni SS SS for kwa mpona meju omu ho amenti ase. Teachers for strike. E wo man yi mu. E je na man panyin ya fa ho. O man panyin nim say teachers for strike. E wo ne man kitinkiti bi ho. E na the teachers for no so dey beto ja no. Aye no kura esan say aye system. Police ni be police ni eja teacher ni so. Doctor ni be doctor ni eja teacher ni so. Soja ni be soja ni eje teacher ni so. Lawyer ni be lawyer eje teacher ni so. Empo mampanyi be mampanyi mpo no eje teacher ni so. Enso san krofu e ma me bu omu di nyina. omu allowances be teachers for ni bi omu house na allowance yes e bi kura mpo ye 973 Ghana cedis 973 Ghana cedis housing allowance teachers for ni bi omu duty allowance eno so ye 974 Ghana cedis teachers for ni bi after so omu risk allowance and you see 729 cedis and you teachers for ni bi and so ba Ansah na aba monthly allowance and you teachers for ni bi and the same ma we no so ma dwi ho se aban ni sisi wo mu and you to teacher ni bi kwato akura ase yes wa kasa ko han wo dan enti omu si ye musa mo se sa nyema we na mo de ma teachers for no omu nka service personnel for no ho ana omu so mpese omu hu bubu omu hu se omu de omu dwuma na omu di no emfa so bia ni so I proposal na da ho no teachers union for na omu de aba beto mu no teachers union na omu de aba beto ho no mu no omu so mpese omu busa aban no so mo dey fa so bia ni o moduma na o mudi ne so ana eno mo dey aba beto ho no mo fa allowances na security personnel ni other personnel no mo je no mo fa no so nto ho munzumi ne kese se be yankofo eni be hu munzumi ne kese o mo so mo dey o mo ka hu bia na teachers for bre omu chejajo omu su omu se aban ni sisi wo mu enti omu so afo omu ho agen na se aban na so mo ma afo omu ho agen no ebe sidan eni enya police wo ebe sidan eni enya lawyer wo doctors e wo mo empo ye president for your dad president e wo ebe sidan eni enya bi bi almost ya omu kraya kramponi say that was last 3 years yes because 2021 asem man penny ba bonten say or titi obia salary so almost 700 each so baby omu laptop every month be at omu 700 each so 2024 omu laptop no pen buy. And so yet it's your salary so salary na ka say yes ni asante so yet it's your laptop so I'm at meet my baby so say teachers for salary na to say yeah no so the baby laptop na the child on the better child student na my because almost up to date laptops now to see your salary so no almost sankai na me busa teacher ni we ade tia ben ene obenya ade akira akura de wo so ni ho enu ti na ne se nkura ni po obusa nkura ni se ade na abaye emu 11 se omu ya 100 da betimi aka se emu 1 pe ene betimi aka se obe teacher ni enu professor aka se me nya adwuma papa bi a mejai teacher adwuma na nya adwuma papa bi teaching work no enye adwuma papa bia enso ya beye se de esitie eje teacher ni so esas akura abo teacher ni won kira akura na de yie akura ni ma de teacher ni obo ne homode ebi me na be ma teacher ni abo ne homode edidi jawo hoi enimu na nenam se ye nyina ye aban workers ye nyina ye government workers na obema ebinim allowances na ebinim nya bidie eye yaw na ade ma ebi mo nti man payi ubeti teachers for ni esufra tie wo mu esase ye daache esase mo man ko school wo sa school ni mu bi muto mo man ko school ha sempe ade se mo man ko school wo Ghana enka teachers for ni ko strike no enka sa me kama sorry ezo be teachers for iko hu meeting omu nya results papa bi mpo mu be hwe ama ye ma betene fi man payi bi na wo ye this season. And all the years Shahama teachers for our strike. Exams is just around the corner. SSC for more, BC for work is just around the corner. Oh, the share. No mutinous who go man for strike running. And I said, then I'm crying poetry. No better strike. And some way, you're not a dream one in Tiasi. I didn't mean Tiasi and say, everyone teacher, the whole Ghana, everyone teacher, every month. One I was said, yes, I will bring the panel laptop. No, who said it's in the panel catch yaso almost 700 each. Also, better laptop. One got some pen and calculate 700 per each teacher. Sir, 3 years. Mufa pen to so. Now mo she sika do abane hwie free teachers for hono. Wo mu allowances. Sika omu na eye. Sika no omu dan, omu na rent omu dan. Omu bi omu na rent sa allowances here o ma listen tin teachers for ni mu fa. Ya post teacher ni bi o ti fie wo di pa wo pesika wo hand down wo sa kro ni so. Esa so o check here in and out no ontimi. Na say obitin krani apost no okumasa be obetima ko school okumasa asaba. Ontimi. Etira no just otena akire. Ai wa ye tuma dey e dia pesika o kwa rent die. Enso nkate chani die e wo so be kura kan die is what da. I was said ye woman penyin I was said ye. Ayen and boys quarters, teachers quarters. Ama teachers for bungalow. I can see ama teachers for baby I do block what lebia. Okuna e dan wo hon manya afu no kwa rent dan ya. Ona sunu ba dwono. Enso ye wo baby e teachers bungalow. Ene wo baby e bi ni. Enso mu pre. Teachers for bro. There's teachers for no more strike. I fa baby meet you masse. It's answer a system now by any woman. Say you know your workers, sir. I said there now to a bimudium, now to a bimudium. Uria, wow, who said, boy, who boy as a brother soon. Your parents was I tell to say, be a bram laptop knows what I see it, say. Yes, I buy the Sikadiana. What tax and so? They say I do just for sick so. I do to fraud my boss now, boss as I cool. On my bed. Mamma Papa came lasso. No matching. It's answer me the economy and said, he said, Papa Eric back to him. On the trail, I could see on no corner by so. That's how I will walk so. Papa, more quabba the bomb, my other shares. Papa, wow, when it's here, and near my air cossy in Tia. The papa,
many other medals. Na yini kana memfa asida ma ukijampo yankopona are so etias na yentia ednura babia Dr. K ni Pastor Ahmad Jamchao na nisha oba many aba asin yom babia bibia na nitaka se the family kunia han ya itasino benyansapo ni nyan se woka animu asama ya na ka 18 nanka ye hwe die sedie eniema teacher for dinaso ko striker kese esri ngwase kese entrese oman mpacho mo pantemu ye nya brese ye pese ye kire oman kese ye nya serious ye pese ye kire oman adia teacher for me ma me kasam so be a week we may course be from the side of the security services no they are also facing the same scenario, most especially the renting allowance no the government is not paying them and so they are using their money to rent their own apartment and the teacher need pay so allowances are what be man account na abono ama na tumi abo brani yie no president they say and I said a company for say they have withheld those allowances in Tiampa. Now the president Nana Dango Kufa in his quest made a statement that teacher Jumano Yenyampa Enyi. But what I said. So it is in the mind of these teachers, they have kept this comment, whether they understood it or not, whether they got the conception of how the president, yes. Good. I not meet them say you know about them. Information here, being an information study student, as you said, you will be a perceiving. When you disseminate information, all the sender, you may have different interpretations. And a receiver will also have different interpretations. And area, there is a certain level of noise that has affected message, or the information, because a noise here, it is a solitary information like area all can Ebiana will be born Ebia or letter no will do corrections a lot of things. And yes, now because of this political gains, any political experience, or Kansema, it is not only Obia Nebetia CSL or no person watching. Into one, some comment no make here arise some kind of suspicion. And Mangoponia or Mampenu that's okay, fine. If that is the case, there, young teachers, you have rendered us a disdain. You did not accord us with respect. Yes, you have your money. So, Bekaya, was it last year or last 2 years? One strike me by a cola. So, Bekaya, cost of living allowance.
Yeah.
And my teachers want to strike. Say, Miss, that was best second year. I made 3 check because now cola president in Besse or Mobipia. These people stayed home for a very long time. You see, teachers work or striker or more reasons, this petty reasons are it can be easily be taken care of. But your economists a man for business and the book on my deal. Baby, workers do so power, sector workers do so power, market yourself. But what you
me too, pa.
Baby, workers do so power, sector workers do so market yourself. For instance, you say doctors are secretary and teachers are secretary at the same. You could see that the teachers are enormous. And doctors are very scarce. And so doctor I get 5,000 a month. It is possible that teacher will collect or receive 2,000 a month. But what I say. But that doesn't deny them from allowances that they are right to it is their right to enjoy. Reasons need to cry. I don't know why this thing should be a reason. I was Emma said you Obi cause strike. Said rent allowance. Yes, I just said put in the car. You see, some of their reasons, most of them are arrest. That means the president has stopped paying this allowances, and that is what makes them feel okay because their salary is very small.
Okay, and to me the members and say, no, it's all patches and maybe I was say Muko home strike.
No, they should. Okay. You see, I cannot make reasons. Like I was like, teachers, why should you go to strike because of these things? But they should. Because at the end of the day, it gives them, it makes their life okay. They feel okay. But what I said,
education minister.
It is up to it is their task to realize that when or more cost way oh my God. You see, sometimes the customer people think that some of us we will be we don't hate anybody, but oh my God, I said teacher need cost strike. Why? Because rent allowance. Jesus Christ. And because of rent allowance, Akwadanda or JHS 3, SHS 3, JHS 1, KG2, I also go class question and or TV or school. Now you can imagine that the number of days of going in school now the teachers are on strike and it has affected the days I was going to school. That is why most of the parents will take their works to private schools. You see, sometimes it is not that you tell you, but the truth must be told. Now we should put the politics aside. I don't want to be partisan here, but I want to sound like a citizen, a Ghanaian person, the person that thinks about Ghana. Now the other time, I know it's an 3 days. Vice President Mama Bobie, the president to be elected, if hopeful. Emma come and said, we need generational thinkers. Ghana need generational, and it is true. We need generational thinkers. We don't need people that will force people to go to strike and affect the people. Now, teacher focus like how many days in? Have you ever heard the president or even the education minister? Say, now the one student, one laptop, and lunching. People are hailing them because they are giving out one student, one laptop.
And Papa, who's my hair? Allowances, they never be no mujo. You can't say almost rent allowance, transportation allowance, assessment allowance, deprived allowance, utility subsidy, and CPD allowance to appear on the pay slip every month. You know, deserve it. And I the part of it or I dare say you ya cry say or say, and even we all need our laptops. The laptops will be paying since 2021.
That means they have an agreement with the government. That means they have had an agreement with the government. They have gone to a meeting to discuss with the government. So they have tabled all these allowances to the government, and the government has accepted and promised to deliver. So they are demanding what they agreed for. Can somebody do that? I don't know how people will take that, but there's nothing to, I mean, worry about, because I am here negotiation of the new collective agreement should have been completed on or before 2024. But this has not been so. That's the new collective agreement stands unnegotiated. And it makes this process in our latest director paper, yes, let the 2024 and also inform the National Labour Committee. As we hear the years now, the district is still. So you see that they have an agreement with the president. This is a joke. This is a joke. What I said. So this is a joke here. They have. It's not what they are right for. This is, we should give respect to this profession, because people are running. People are from teachers are very same teachers. Teachers are coming to UK. Teachers are traveling to UK. Because they are considered disdain here in our country. It's like they are gambling with the president concerning their salary. As a player wrestling, they don't get salary increase. Alright? So why should this be? Teachers are working. We have classmates. We have classmates of 30 teachers. We have friends are 30 teachers. And what you call for financial assistance. After now, one more class over, because they themselves they need financial assistance. They need financial assistance.
Okay.
What we have to do is that the president should sit up. Now, they have always said that.
Morning, Papa. Me chawano. Producer. For list no more let's say no. Pacho zoom no. Me person me can asiye kitu or say finally. Our efforts in this strike are not to be in vain. Please, let the 3 unions hire professional labor. Say we are likely to come back empty. Papa, to our come on so.
And it is true. Take a researcher or give you research. And you know, before our question, why never talk research? When you first, I remember I don't want to, but 74 or class as a teacher. Now, one prepare. I have a lot of classmates. They were because they themselves they have prepared for the lesson. But what I said, so it is up to the government to make sure that all these allowances are paid. We are not here to insult anybody, but introduction I am many job. I say, how dear, yeah, come on, we are saying it until it becomes better. So I will be said, they should go and see. We are not here to insult. But we are here to give a constructive criticisms. We will criticize the government so that he will do what is better for us. Because the economy will collapse. I'm telling you. If teachers for one said if they decide not to teach again, the economy will collapse. And this is the reason. This is the reason why most of the teachers are traveling out of the country. I don't want to be a prophet of doom. By the time it's coming. So among people for whether MPP, NDC, PNC, whatever will come. And you will not get teachers. We will hire people from abroad and then we pay them. Now government is free. You know the amount that we give to the person because all our teachers are traveling. Now if we call Dubai, if we call Qatar, if we call Canada, some of them are traveling to UK. They say UK power no more because I want you to
yes.
And at the end of the day, they are being respected.
That's what we
good. That is what we're supposed to ask ourselves. Then, Sabio, Menkazo Binade, Omwa Titino, Omunyadi Omu, Evia, Sabio, or what take head, will be teaching our people. But, and can teaching here, and can wasn't Kenya or more, or Munima DE, and can teach it. But because the salary is not good, because we don't pay allowances, that is why they are going. Now let's look at the point. I say, so far, you want to this allowance. Someone is and don't pay the person this allowance. I have my friend, not tell you the northern sector of Ghana. Do you know biggest river nipa canoe so for example on the friend Kodo is Panto so you know all these things they don't have risk allowance and you expect them to come out and teach. They won't. They will not do that because maybe a teacher here. You see, have you seen that I'm speaking with passion? I'm speaking with I've been a sentiment, but let me be sentiment. Let me come answer. Because the issue is that teacher here or child and and when they are going through this kind of issues, because me and woman and you need me, get me dead. Abraham, see, point 2. Now I'm
me chema. Obi ti bi an teachers for so much papa no much school one makakra bi an e strike.
You see, people talk with out of ignorance. One. And people want to be partisan. Ghana be here. My little knowledge I have. So man, we should avoid the attitude of being partisan. What's the issue? Then now NDC first or NDC first, they think that. Now listen, the reason why I don't talk much about the NDC is that they are not in power.
Yes.
And myself, I didn't vote for them. That is why they are at opposition. But on Montpellier, over power there, if there is any issue, we don't need to go and speak against the opposition. It is the government in power who has to be held responsible. Now, health number 2, health allowance for chop and etc. And too much talking from supervision of learners and dirty uniform, odor from body, wound, lack of bathing, dirty books we are marking every day. You see, they have listed it category.
Yes.
Categorically. Chalk for chalk dust. Because chalk, the dust is very dangerous. I have taught before. Near the chalk at all. And they cry most of the schools use mark and say but a lot of schools use chalk. And you can see how a chalk will be blowing. So every day you need to do washing. Now here. Number 2, too much talking from supervision of learners. You see, teaching the Duma. The reason why I left private teaching because Kasa, go ahead. You can talk the whole day. There are some schools that. Let me give you this scenario. Let me tell you school. Let me tell maths and science. But what in?
Me too.
Let me tell maths and English. Sorry, maths and English. Now, me started teaching anopa 8 year. 8, you know, if we class 4, so ya no class 5, so ya no class 6. Now you go break. And my home I just a break. If we break by me call JHS 1. Okay. And how to teach every day, anytime. Because of the kind of subject I'm teaching. Yes. So you will be talking, sir. So you can imagine that you don't have any allowance to support this kind of work. You see, please, on penny and another language for yourself. Citizen TV and Sauti, a question. And what we are telling you is that do what is right to help these teachers. But what is rightful, what is it is demanded from you to do to them. Do for them. Okay. This is simple. We know that teacher Duma, as you purported, you understand that. But there's someone there. You need to give it to them. Yes. Now, me tell you. Over the music. So, please, these leaders are they telling us that our various ministers are appointed to our various DCs are they oh my friend, they should be. I pay over petrol cry and South Toma wood. Nanka teachers for. Nanka teachers for. You see, point 3. Point 3. T&T allowance. Which is right. T&T allowance. A big job way. I'm telling you. Me say, actually, let us see, consider, or let's say, cite example, our northern sector. Because baby of tea, was so tremble to just to go and teach. Just to go and teach. And you see, teacher didn't come up to a same say, I am going to teach so that I will make sure that on my Bobie nearby of my papa. And then this teacher is suffering. Now, my Musa question said, I didn't think a teacher for one point in this video. This is the question you're supposed to ask because the police are having this. Yes. The prisons officers are having this. The military people are having this. Why only teachers? Why? And the Dr. Eric Ansah, Director of Education, what is he doing about this? Now, when he was appointed, these teachers, they didn't like him. But at the end of the day, among all the things they are trying to do, so fine, you are working. So what are you doing about such issues? About these issues, such issues where what are you doing about it? Are you going to sit there unconcerned? Almost a week, the teachers are in the house. And there's a classroom teachers school. But that is not right. No credit, ever I won't lie. You're a teacher. Back on strike, you have your right to go on strike. But you have no right to close schools. No school building. Oh, Yamra. On the benefit of education, let us educate our public that those who are within our public domain, subscribe or subscribe we are unlike comment, no one saying or sign panel on tears say on from you see, this is the comment that is eating up our mind that Emre Juma, but it is you and I to observe them. Emre Juma, Koriko strike. Emra is what we call strike. Emra constitution what we call strike, and they are on strike. So why then Emra Juma? Emra but our leaders they themselves they violate this law. Everyone is equal to the law. The law is supreme. That is, it determines the supremacy of the law. Yeah. But here is the case that our leaders they themselves they themselves do not recognize. They don't respect the law. They don't respect the law. So at the end of the day, and you expect me to respect the law? I will do it. And this is the reason why most of the people are saying Emra Juma. But if anybody did Miranda Suye, Obakoroni Achino, no call them, Sisikabi, bear 9.8 billion. I go for the Zodi Biafra. A whole president cannot account for money, citizen taxpayers' money. And this is just like that. And to Obia forget Ayira. And Marazo, what I said, the president has to be arrested. And the president is not bigger than the law. So if you cannot apply the law to the president, how can you apply the law to me and mere citizen here? Question you are with some young queen.
Question 3.
No, point 3, no?
They say 1.4.
Good. Thank you very much for remembering me. Now, this is what you're supposed to understand. Say, on my no teachers for only be bread. Oh, when teacher Libya, for 5 Zama Kotradi. Now, Rebecca said, I didn't know what now. Sana Rebecca. And I didn't know what now. But the issue is that, just said, we have the preference. But we all prefer so better than sort.
Yeah.
Good.
We call better. I want to be in charge.
Now, community people over and you know, and so no light no. Teacher me better to know the light background of every lesson note. I prepare what I did. There are a lot of communities are light no or for that farming and bamboo apostle and so to do you expect a teacher to sleep under such building? No. And what we are doing is that I was saying a kind of cultural man, no way the pattern way here. Now listen.
Point 4, no?
Also, class teacher and schedule allowance like assistant head, sports, culture, chef, etc. The chef, they don't have any idea about the chef. But for class teacher and schedule allowance like assistant head, wow, somebody is doing an assistant headmaster and the person is not receiving anything. Meanwhile, as in DRA boss, he is receiving allowance for that.
Yo.
Deputy Ghana deputy CEOs now their deputies are receiving allowances, but assistant headmaster is not receiving any allowance. We are disrespecting these people. We are disrespecting them, and the truth must be told. I don't know the kind of work I will go and do. Whether I say I will be a politician or I will be a teacher or whatever, and I know we share a show. Or for us, me I make as an MP now. So if there are people who will see that me call a member of parliament to help. Yes, and I'm prepared to go. But I don't know the kind of profession that I will involve myself in or into. But the also said, every sector of the economy, and workable or perfect. If the teacher need quatradia or didn't know quatradia or the median head echo, no wonder some of the teachers are beating up children on mercilessly because the work will open. It was up for anyone upon him, and the man who found the way I was in Yama because he is not treating them well. These teachers are angry. If you are class here, not or the salary we want before, you can you imagine that a teacher is receiving as low as 1,500 cedis a month. The salary tell you we might clear. Oh, how is he going to take care of them? You see, you can't must say, hey, why are you speaking the truth? And that is the truth. That is the reality. That is the fact. The fact must be checked and must be told. Teacher, you know, if you have 1,500, 1,700, 2,000 cities a month, and you can imagine this teacher is taking care of 4 children, 5 children, 6, 2. How is he going to fend for these people? And you expect us to keep quiet? Me pacho, on mind this year show, we will talk about it.
Yo.
Now let's go to the 5. Now, question go, sir. Extra duty allowance, example, first time PLC meetings and etc. Teachers for me. Oh, I didn't say a teacher for what?
Oh,
because most of young footballers, have been successful because they were trained by these teachers. Through their sports and they give them. Now you say we are and avoid so this sports so yes. What we are saying is that please, with all due respect, go and turn to these people, turn to them, pay whatever they are demanding for, because a separate on somebody now or be out in charge.
I ask him, Papa. Ansah na me de me mebusa o question no. Me pese e ko tie o mo recording kakraba. Ye be kasa. Ai. Okay. Nti ye be kasa afa ho. Nti producer ba cho recording fato so ma.
Here is the pay slip of a public sector worker way back in February 2022. The worker enjoys, an audit service worker enjoys a housing allowance of 973.20 cedis. Also enjoys duty allowance. There is also risk allowance available, which all amount to risk allowance amounting to 729 Ghana cedis and duty allowance of 974 Ghana cedis. All these allowances are enjoyed by same workers, same public sector workers in Ghana. The person's monthly salary is Ghana cedi 4,866 as of 2022. What are teachers really asking for? That there have to be a strike before these things are negotiated for. In the previous collective agreement, teachers are not given. The allowances include protective clothing allowance, rent allowance, or advanced medical care. They are supposed to be given advance to purchase durable household goods, continuous professional allowance, additional duty allowance for form masters, HODs, and house masters, transfer grants, allowance for teachers in deprived or difficult areas, salary advance, special advance, advance to purchase means of transport, death benefits, night allowance, vehicle maintenance allowance, travel expenses allowance, and many more. But according to teachers, all these are just on the paper. They are in the collective agreement, but they are not paid to them. So there is a need for the unions to renegotiate for things that can be paid, and it should be seen on their pay slips. Here is the new one. Aside other allowances negotiated for, the new one include continuous professional development allowance, deprived area allowance, teaching or assessment allowance, housing or rent allowance, transport or commuting allowance, utility subsidy allowance. These are just small allowances that are being requested for teachers. Other public sector workers enjoy these allowances. Teachers go to the same markets.
Let me react to audio you saying. The beginning of audio no utia. Nipa no kasa I hope we teach any. He has listed all the allowances are public sectors. TO, which teacher is part of the public sector. And police in also teacher in your Now here is the case that the government has mentioned all this amount of money to be given to these public sectors, but they have neglected the teachers.
That is it. I have any problem.
Oh, they have neglected. Now, Mr. President said, are they, these teachers, are they not part of the public sector? They are not. But because of political expediency and political gain, some of them are not coming out to talk. Because Obama, hey, politics, or MPC, or MPP. Now, they say Ghana's anity, say MPP or power, now because it's here, MPP, or NDC, NDC or power, now because it's here, NDC, or MPP. And as a matter of fact, no matter what they will label us, we are telling what is right, we are speaking what is right. You have listed this amount of money to be given to the public sectors. Now, what has happened? Teachers there, almost they are also part. So they are fighting for what they are rightful of. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Enti Papa, maybe question here back. As me met me, I can say, are they asking for much?
Too much. Are they asking for too much?
Yes.
Oh, me see here, audio na okoti that was a rent allowance. I'm almost 730 something.
Enti ba ko be kura ba ko teacher ni ba ko busa o mu say amampanyin meka mo mu nti ase say esunu market a sankrofo no edi o mu dwa e na esunu market teachers for di o mu.
They are not demanding for too much. And the teachers for pay and so change the police ninya. And so change the fire service ninya.
Equal payment ro mu pe.
And so change the government bankers enya. They are fighting for what they are rightful of. Because Omampeni, who now was saying, who say them all public workers, which teachers are part of them. Now, I say, your Mampeni no anymore because now you have listed all this to give it to other public sector. But when it comes to teaching staff, you are not giving it to them. What is wrong with that? Why? What is happening? We are dreaming about team and can tell say these teachers are demanding too much. Unless maybe the person wants to be partisan. Sika and penny poor dinner, Yafu, Sika Mudina, Sika Mudina, Rob Divi, more gas at the top PO of training and say, what on channel. Can't it take care of, can't that this money take care of the teachers?
Mr. Edna across or be send they be comments be na Papa, me shall me delete comments na I it's like I said, Ghana has a relaxers.
Oh, also it's like now
because teacher ni I listed the reason why to the cost strike obi be commenting was say mu pem adwe that mu the way near be politics strike we am kwa enfa so be na so man mu nya esikadie and I was like really e wo man we mu ba ko so comment obe make here ai munim say man kire kwa na de yi mu kwa ko failure aba enti mu the way never be make excuse hey Ghana
now you see Anna Mekacho says, people speak with out of ignorance, or they want to support a particular political party. They want to protect a political party. They say, "Oh my no, they have everybody has interest. The interest has been like, let me protect my political party first." I used to do that because what I realized that when you speak anything against the president or the leader. You are speaking against the political party, and it is denting the image of the political party because it was by hook or crook in many elections. So when somebody is appointed to work, he doesn't work to favor the Almighty. No, he works to protect the party. Say, next election year, we will. This is the mind of a black man. Now listen, I don't want to say that you lack sense. No, I don't want to say that. If only it's the right word. But I think this time this is the right word you're supposed to. We lack the sense of building economy.
How?
We lack the sense of building better economy, making economy better. That is why we protect various political parties rather than protecting our minor. And can you see, police rent allowance, housing allowance. Poverty training, I will say, now listen. Me pato resource never abonten. And kwara no failure no someone fail.
Yo.
They taught them well and they are fast.
Yes.
So you cannot use that as a yardstick to speak against them.
Hey, Ghana die, ya na me dwe bi hu ko mu ntia ase o. Insesi e be twiri adwene be boa o man no. Ye man crofo down for ye bu crofo abem. Ye bi some say etinke e yo no so na ko eti chani a de ne yonko femu ko be femu say bia na.
That is the problem we have today. Yam be any example there. Because only honey no only omo. And I can jam say partisan politics. I did to the sense say Akufa Tiswe or young from Zona Okape. Hey, we are this.
They buy the same car from the same market.
Akufa Tiswe or you mistake Pena. Hey, we are this. Hey, now they say. Oh, you nipa. Oh, to me, I'm from so. But it takes a nipa a walk or mine and a become wasn't. Now, we have brilliant people with knowledge. Nyankopon amomu this expert at this professor on which me aboa on my teaching. But esan say one or two reasons omo support party ninti no omo from go share party omo nka party no nti omo nya campaign party no when there is an appointment on which me affect her pa no you will not give it to them but you will give it to somebody on the qualified party the person campaign for the party. If you are say you are being a change your party. So until we have that change of mind, we have that change of attitude. Nobody is expecting that Ghana because any year. Because teachers focus strike here will be listen to commentary classes here. As if any panel said you want me, as if it's any panel because teacher didn't say. Or froka nti yentwa nti allowance nti o yego o ma perine ni masa onu pe de yama onu no ho na da che oni wa o de bi da man
sa issue we buy no and na metuo na me anya me tie wa ba si show na wo ye na me dey compare sa o mu salary o mu ja teachers for bre because me shey nie ya tutum obeya ko kuma wo fio ana ade sa ne akwa se se ti o mo snake
anya se o kasa snake be na snake go and teachers do you know the amount of taxes that they are paying?
You see?
Do you know the number of taxes that they are paying?
And you say teacher ni ye tua 1,500
800 never now
and to be frank teachers for bre
yes
because we check one kasa about show na o ya wo ye wo de hardship na wo manu e ho asem ya na wo ka it's not about politics
no
hardship na wo ka and it is true we are facing all these things na me bisa me ho say me dey me tua tax na me hia so na me ka me tax ye tin wo hu me emesi me so na teacher ni onu an ni tua say bo so me say ni oje na su bo so me ni bedu horom no na nye say sika no oje obiye konma ofie emu bi no di tua school fees emu bi no di yesei emu bi no di yesei ai teachers for bre
and say what say the gross net number 1,500 na the gross net like and fiscal cash we can inside that means if you nika 2001 because 600 cities or 700 cities a call as tax
no say she data make us teachers for ne bre ne say no say we mu nyina echi man panyi saka eti obia 700 almost 700 ya de fa laptops abremo teachers was coming no munya de be.
Now the question is that laptop no buy. Yeah, buy me longevity at the same.
And my I don't come so put your laptop so much ya
see people will just stand there and they will insult you like.
But reality so
that's the reality. That's the fact.
Say to friend say teacher new crowd be so be per crowd nipa no mpene say o go for niska.
Teacher ni niska.
Yes, obi catch me play say o de be dey teacher nko be dey teammate ni.
You see, sometimes now is so now teacher ni chef for one at 12 years we grew up to know how they are struggling.
Teachers for they are passing through a lot. But no mu so mu ka. E say ami wom. And it's all bit finance or the politics ya na me wo. Ya me bisa mo say wo be wo ma ba ko teacher ni bio. O be feel say. E bi pa na be ya so odi sa wo ba. E kira dia bo so me so agiska. Na so bo so me sika wo so otimi de man won timi fa man o sa. Immigration ni yare a okwa hospital free. Teacher ni yare a e ka obesambo hospital ni na asifem. Eti aban Ansah me kana so be paint me say me NDC ni America. Dia wasa wo je ni je me ye so sa na ma wa mu nyina wa ya ka teachers for mesu. O ma ye who meeting that means e ha wo mu. Eti papa mesrew ene wa ban ne nkasamaye wa ban ne mi hu di oye no ho sha akachia nano ye di obi die to so no woje akachia ye di obi die to so finance minister na akachia no woje ye di to so mo nkasamo ni tua mu hu ye edan wom cars wom emponi petrol ya ne toma no na enkrofo na nam omuso ema ni benya sa dibre no so market yo moje ya na areho etie yesu from ampanyi pa yesu ampanyi se onye hu bibi mayen sesi akamreti awabi emreti awabi na nkwan kwa akotro exams edie no mu kwa akotro. Teachers wo mu bro. Teachers for bra papa. O chire ni. Wo bre. Man panyi ma teachers for hia sam nya wo dajen. Ma o ma hia sam nya wo dajen. Ma ne nya okodam na. I will say teachers for kwanko mu o mu gisa nya ma no kwanko chen other security personnel. Yes. So madwuma no very risky say the na papa erekeka teacher ni bi wo ho no twansuo ansa no atimi akọkira ade nti odu ho no ma this wo bobo ne trouser no atimi afansuo ni makọ the love of the work me de bia me ka me say ikaye sikanti na teachers for bebre na akira ade a kasa no nko magyan enso odu ho no ma odo adwuma no obi ho no ma o tra kra de ma kra no ho nani agye eya teachers for market you esen and teachers for na bia omu pe omu ba che ka kara omu ba je omu sa de to books acheche ebi mu cheche pencil erasers sharpeners even crayon ebi mu cheche ni nyina da ka tu esen enti se cheche ni de sa adesradie sei ebeto ho na se me no mi anu ti fie na se etimi nya kukudu aka se ade papa be na wo kire na wo pere sa nyama we ya ene eboni ayefu wo sa ni pa na betime bi wano aka sa asem na se wan go school that is school dem kwa wan si hoda Ghana ha se ye ni politics nsem anto nchen ni am face reality a ye said ye dia kechi no ye be san kechi a chensa bisabi no bia no say na teachers for ne cost strike no empanyin for no ma wo mu bia na say ko mu ma wo mu bia ko mu be hwese teachers for cost strike ma ye di o mu cost strike e for 1 week ma ye di Matena se mo busa mo ho saa. Menu mienu bepa ne menu mienu ye ba ene wom. Ye wo faase bi. Ye nua bi. Ai ye nana. Yes. Omu no omu wom. Empanyimfo ne mani mu bi. Eti se nkura ne kwa strike, na teachers for ne kwa strike. Na se nkura ne tifie. Omu tifie kwa so mu kwa so ase ankwa kire o ma dia. Ade papa be ne wo so. Enfo so be ne wo so. Wei ena wo se menu mienu ye dadwene ho. Enye ye dadwene kese pa. Si anwere sa de we ho. Na se de be politics. Ai, e no hu se MPP na tisunti, e no ye sa, e no hu se NDC na tisunti, whether NDC ni, whether MPP ni no akasa sa. Ye be brese. Ye be bre amantirima no so abre. Esa se ye enkura ko school because baby a menu mienu aduru no ye pese enkura ne tra ho. Enu ti na edu omu ko school. Na se edu omu ko school na ye ko strike. Because of abai ni numa bi e wose wodi na wontimi ndi ni yie ontimi nye na sadie bi nti enkura ni betena fie awo ma de suem se papa kan ene enkura ko mu kosko mu di na he na kakra na mu be kosko mu se be ko mu strike aka ho. It's very bad. It's very, very bad. Man paying yesro see teachers for no soon. Fanisa onana bi wom. Yes, fanisa wonua bi eba wom. Fanisa wo faase. Fanisa omu wom. O be sha mo nkura na tena fie. Amoma di sua be ye basa. Man pay yesro. Edia me di pa wa chopa. Wo de se wa anya bibia kura. Sa de we nkwa de yesro. Tu ho na mo man ye wate. Na kamiti ya wabi. And omo kan omo person resume school with emptiness. Teachers for go school omo nchira de de fa so be na wo so. Eti man payi sori waka. Fa wo na si fom. Ye hu biribi. Yo ma pede ma wo mu. Senke tourist for the back home has say why yo ma pede ama wo mu. Teachers for no say yo ma pede ma wo mu. Ye di mi se obetie na sopem. No why ya amaye. Aha ene mrebe ma me kwan e ma me di me dwumadi nyina aba awieye eya oti kokos na abena echa sikapa ai me ade bia me di oman ade hyem kotene ya na bia me ka me si subscribers no me da mu nyina amase mama adwuma na ye me mre mama adwuma no se me time kra so ya na me ya esan se na me gya mo hono ma ko benya na nke me ne mo bon komo sa throughout enso emre na nya me nko me dia e wo se ebi ko na ebi ba sa edu so na edu so omne so twema na amne twem sa na adwuma na tie nti ya na me bon pa ye se nyankopon onton hyirensuo enwu madwuma so na madwuma ne nye from enyinye from sika mram se be ya da bia mo benye sika na mo dia to eta na mo dia hweme abena me ti hayi mo dia hweme eye oman ne da ache na me mienu nyina epe ai nti me se yankopon se onto insurance enwu munuma so afese am sika mo se mo subscribe mo ngusu subscribe man crofo mo subscribe man crofo bebre se be yo mehu dwumadi a ekoso afese wo subscribe na wo like wo share na wo like is one side wa adwenche so baso for adwenche fa bonkum ni fa etire animu nchanchen nyina fa honum nya se be ye behu adwenche wo online na afese wo se che mo obi anya bi nhwe na obi aso ehu de ekoso wo online me mamu nyina bye bye.